All right, guys. This ain't no joke, man. This ain't no joke, dog. I worked long and hard for this team. I think you guys know, like, doing your teams is like planning a wedding. But anyway, today we take a look at a heavy duty team. That's what I'm gonna call it. Low on the bench, starting 11, heavy duty. Let's kick it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, your team. So let's go through it. We'll start from the back, ne? Martinez, Foster. So I was like, hey, do I go heavy even on the keeper? You know, guys who've got great fixtures again is Liverpool. Then I was like, nah, you know what? I'll pack Liverpool in the actual field on the team in the net. I think Martinez is still a good pick, considering the signings that Villa has made, and at the same time that they got good games. You know, their fixture difficulty rating is good for the first 3 games. So that's not fine. And then of course, because it's heavy duty, there's gonna be on the bench like those low, just filler players. You know, guys are just gonna fill the space. So Foster for me is just gonna fill it. Hopefully he actually can play. But I think Watford have got a different number 1. I haven't really been focused on Watford. All the guys have come up. Now, the back line. I'm not even going to pronounce that name, but I think it's Liveramento. He's actually a transfer from Chelsea, apparently a promising right back. So I actually decided, let me go with him, going to Southampton as an infiller. And then, of course, we've got Target, again, Aston Villa with a good fixture difficulty rating. And then, without further ado, the big boys, the one and only, the Trent and the Robinson. Sure. Look, nothing's wrong with Shaw. I'm not a Man United fan, I'm an Arsenal fan. So, yeah. But, I mean, already with that, you can play with having a 3 in the back or a 4 in the back if need be. But like I said, it's going to be like big name brand guys. So I'm already looking at putting 4 in the back and then my midfield being 5. Again, if you remember my first video, I said that most of your points come from the midfield. So for me, I believe if you're going to pack heavy, you're going to pack heavy in the midfield, because that's where most of your points are going to come from. So that's what I did. And I opted to just go for one striker. Here I had a difficult time because I had to choose. Am I going to go for that 12.5 Salah or the 12.5 Kane? Taking in mind he hasn't made the transfer yet to City. But even so, I mean, I don't doubt Kane. I think with just a bit of time, he can... his game intelligence is very good. So I think he can adjust to whatever Pep wants him to do and play. But I think I'll stick with Salah because he's proven 230 points standard all day, every day, bruh. Every season. This guy's just 230 average. So, stick there. Then basically I built around him okay, cool. Where am I gonna put people in? For me, I think Chelsea guys is gonna be very strong. I need to do my predictions for this year. My top 4, top 6 predictions. But we all know the top 4 is gonna be round about top 6 as well. But it's the order that's going to be it. But anyway, I think Chelsea is going to be there, even top 2. Well, definitely top 3, but hey, bruh, even top 2, I won't lie to you. Anyway, Ziyech is looking really good in the midfield this preseason. This guy's just banging in goals, bruh. So it's going to be very tough when Mount comes back. And Kai Havertz is also there, just putting in whatever Ziyech is not putting in, Werner's looking hungry, but you can still tell he's struggling, And Chelsea's still in the market for another striker. But as it stands, I'm you know what? Let me just make it like this. So I'll have Mount and Ziyech. I couldn't put in Kai Havertz because he was like a 8.5. So I was like, okay, well, I don't have that money, so I'll go to Ziyech, and he's performing well. And I still believe, even though Mount hasn't been involved in the preseason, I think this guy can still walk into the team. Then Buendia, of course, because Grealish is going to be gone. And then, of course, without further ado, Sancho, because Rashford is injured. He just came out of surgery, actually, I think for his shoulder. So yeah, that midfield, to me, you ask me, oh bro, that's heavy duty, bro. Those are guys who are gonna go knock on that. They just break down the defense wall, in fact, you know. So yeah, that's my midfield. And then of course the infillers, Obafemi and Mbemdue. I don't even know how to say. I'm a butcher names, bro, on this thing, man. So I watch Arsenal TV too many times, and this guy called Cecil, even Robbie, Don Rob, this guy's butcher names, bro. And like, for me, if you play FIFA a lot and you listen to the commentators and stuff, like for me, I felt like I can pronounce some names if I'm used to them. So I'm good at pronouncing names, but if I'm like have to like kind of get it first, you have to give me a second. Don't judge. Give me a second. Mbwede. I think it's Mbwede. Sounds Nigerian. Cool. Obafemi and Mbwede, those guys are like, for me, infillers. I don't even know if they're going to partake. I think Obafemi's made quite a few appearances for coming off the bench for Southampton. It's promising to me, eh? It reminds me of Obafemi Martins, in fact. That guy was one hell of a striker. Nigerian striker as well. Played for Inter. Not sure which Premier League team as well. And then Werner. Yeah, Werner. Over there, I basically had 9 million left. And I was like, okay, well, you know, who am I going to put this on? You know, and it's 9 million, so it's like on the dot. If I put like 8.5 or whatever, then it's kind of like, crap, okay, I still want to use that 0.5, so where am I else going to put it? So I was like, no, you know what, it's Chelsea, Werner. Plus I think wherever they buy, let's say they buy Lukaku, I still think Werner's going to play the first game, which is Crystal Palace, and maybe even the second game, and then probably Lukaku will run on like second half or whatever, just to try and get the feeling of like exactly how they play and stuff like that. So he's still going to have a big impact. Plus he's hungry. I think after last season, it being his first season, and it's just like rusty. You know how it is, bro. I would say like give players like a season at least, especially the top guys, like guys who came out like doing numbers in the previous season at a different league. Just like give them a season, bro. Just kind of like ease in, and then like they must perform. According to me, they paid the money. You must perform. So this season, this guy's got to perform. Plus, Chelsea's just showed some promising results and performances. So my money's on him. So yeah, guys, that for me is my heavy duty team. I hope you guys feel the same. I'm sure you guys have your own tweaks here and there and stuff like that. But let me know. Please hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you like, what you don't like on the team, what you guys would have changed, who you would have added from the front to the back, or from the back to the front. And yeah, shout out to all those guys who are actually viewing my video. Those 5 guys. My first video, my second video. Anyway, I need to just, send a shout out because it means a lot. Somebody's watching, and I hope I give you more quality content. But yeah, guys, you know what to do. Please hit that subscribe button, like, and I'll meet you in the comment section. Peace.